Hello everybody, what is up? Hello. Imagine if you misremembered again. No, this time I no, this time I've been checking their schedule the whole time. And I know it's there because they posted it, I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen it. So this time it's actually correct. This time I'm finally correct on this. Oh my god. Anyways, what is up? We are back for another stream. Today we're playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Festival on Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Now, I gotta say, I saw their rewards and stuff. I don't really care. Like I'm not really Awesome Saga done. Yeah. No, that was crazy. I do not want to do that again. So I'm not really like I've never really watched the show or anything. I know this is based on like a newer one or something. So it's not based on the old ones, and you know the models will show that. But I've only had one game of the Ninja Turtles, and it was on the PSP. I like that game actually, but that's pretty much all. Like I know the main guys, right? I mean, it's only 4 of them. But that's it. I don't know anything about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Never watched it. So you know, I heard that they were coming to Sonic Racing Crosswalls. I was like, oh, that's cool. But you know, it wasn't something that I got hyped about because you know, it's not that I hate it, because it's just I never really experienced that. So can't really be hyped about something that I you know. I was kind of weirded out by these designs, but again, it's because these are the newer ones, so it makes sense. You think they use paper straws? I sure hope not. That'd be funny as fuck though. That would be funny. Let me change this. Where is... There you go. If this decides to show up on... Oh, there you go. There you go. So I know... I saw some people say that they didn't like the fact that the 4 of them are here. And I think that's stupid. But I also understand what they mean. Yeah, look. Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo. Okay. Oh, Pizza Fire Van. Oh, we have the New York City? I didn't know we had a racetrack. Oh, okay, that's cool. So I heard people say, I mean, I think it was kind of stupid because I think the 4 of them should be here, considering that they literally are, you know, the 4 of them are the Ninja Turtles. But what I gotta say is, I think compared to other collabs they've done, this one is kinda, you know, throwing shit at the other ones, and I'll explain in a bit. I just want to check this. Interesting. Okay, so let me explain. Let me go here to the characters. So as you can see, the 4 of them are here. They're all different. Okay, maybe that's why they're all different. Oh, I like that they... Oh, actually, okay, actually, this is kind of cool. But, let me also say another thing. So they put the 4 of them as 4 different characters, right? They did the same for Steve, Alex, and the Creeper. But I think for... oh, never mind, actually. Okay, sorry. I had to fix my fuck ass chair, bro. My fucking chair, like, okay. Sorry that I didn't say anything, but, so my chair, yesterday, my chair, like, this has wheels, right? It's it's just no normal chair has wheels. And yesterday, I got up from my chair at night, and then I looked down. One of the wheels was gone, and I'm like, huh? What the fuck happened? And so, yeah, and then in the midst of that, the second wheel came off, and I'm like, oh, that's great. So yeah, I was just taking care of this really quick. Anyways, sorry. So what I was saying, yeah. For example, the Angry Birds thing. For the Angry Birds thing, like, we just have red. We don't have any other ones, not even as skins, right? Luckily here, see, but here this is weird because here they put the ghosts, but as skins, right? But here they decided to put all of them as different characters instead of just skins, which is kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's like if they did the ghosts. I guess Pac-Man is the main guy here for this DLC. But without the ghosts, Pac-Man also doesn't exist, right? So, I don't know. It's kind of weird how they decided to do it. But still. Anyways. Gonna bring out my boy Metal Sonic. Okay. Let's see. Where's the, Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, I actually don't know what things we have here. I hope we do not have a tap boost. Oh, we do have a tap boost. Fuck me. Okay. Of course we have a tap boost. Okay, so we have tap your allies, land their tricks, and land item attacks. That's cool. I don't like the tap boost though. I hate it. Okay, so yeah, this is what we have. Basically like graffiti and stuff. We have the Cowabunga title, which it's the only thing I know, really. We have this thing, Air Trick Action Kit. I know this, I mean obviously this has to do with air tricks, but they posted it on Twitter, something about that. I'm not really sure what it does because they don't say it here, but you know. Let's see. Yeah, we have this one. Okay. Ooze. Alright. What does it say? Superfly, I think. Where's Shredder? Do we not have Shredder in this one? Mutagen, Pizza Rules, Turtles. This one's cute. I like this one. And then the Cowabunga thingy. Okay, for the win streak we have Team Turtles and then TMNT Festival. Yeah, fair enough. Did they just came out? There was that one time I got into a catfish. Huh? What? Like an actual catfish or a person that was catfishing? Two different things. Also, no, the update did not just come out. It came out on the 31st. Actually, no, that's not true. The festival came out on the 31st, but the update came out, I think, 2 days prior to that, I think. Yeah, see? It started on the 29th. So the DLC came out on the 29th, but the festival just came out 2 days ago. Or 1 day ago, I mean. So yeah. Anyways, festival, let's see. I don't... What are my gadgets like? I still have the same ones. I didn't really... Actually, I have this one. True, but I didn't... Yeah, because I don't have the other one, I think. There's one that I'm missing, but it's whatever. Let me see their stats, though. Wait, why is it like this now? Wait, what? Who just disappeared from the roster? What the hell? Because all of them were down below. Okay. 45. So he's speed, obviously. Okay. So it's kind of cool how they did it. All of them are like the attributes. Like they're what do you call them? They're not headbands, to be honest. What do you call them actually? Actually, no, I wouldn't call them headbands. I don't know. But they're masks, I guess. Whatever. You know, this one's blue, so he's speed. This one's red, so he's power. Purple, so pink, close enough, and then orange acceleration. Yeah. So that's kind of cool, I suppose. I do like the van. The van is cool. I like it. No, I wanted to go to New York. Oh my god, bro. Darkrai. Alright, bots, true. So how do you play this game again? Sorry, I don't remember how to play the game. I've been playing so many different games that all of them just have different controls. You know, the other day I was playing Nier Automata. No, I mean, actually, yes, but that was on stream. I meant like, I was playing Stellar Blade off stream because I already finished it. And like, I was trying to dodge with the RT, with the trigger, and that's from the Automata. It's not even from Stellar Blade. So, oh my god, Jesus Christ, who the fuck? Yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. The hell was that? Oh, okay, I walked right into that one. It seems. That's cool. But yeah, you know, sometimes I just get confused on the controls, I guess, because I play so many different things. It happens, you know. Yeah. How do I? Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Really? We're just gonna do this because I feel like I was gonna fall. And I would not like to fall down there. Okay. I mean, not what I meant, but... Oh, we have 3 slots now. Oh shit, it's because they switched my thingy. Oh, that's why. Ah, I see. It's fine, I guess. It's whatever. I should not have used that right now. It's fine. Whatever. It's okay, it's okay. Also, today, hopefully, I actually can finish the festival, like, early, because I want to commission someone today. I've been looking at that. Someone, like, I'm trying to commission someone for a banner. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter banner. So that would be nice. But I do need to, you know, like, prepare some stuff. That's why, you know, I also am hoping that I finish this soon. It's not a job, it's a commission. I'm trying to commission someone. Like, I'm gonna pay someone to do something for me, to do art for me. I mean, it's a job for them, yes. But it's because as I said before, I already have the Vtuber model. Prepared. I have the overlay prepared as well. What else? I have the alerts as well. Am I missing something? I'm thinking. I don't know. Oh, I have also panels for Twitch. YouTube doesn't have that. Panels for Twitch. I think I have everything besides a new banner and a PFP, because I wanna get a new banner and a new profile picture of the new model. So also let me check some. I feel like my model. What's a panel? So okay, so this is a Twitch thing. Kick also has it, but I don't stream on Kick anymore. So Twitch has these panels. So for example, if you go on Twitch on the About Me section of any streamer, they usually have these panels, and you can customize them. Like you can just leave them as is, right? Just like a title. But a lot of people usually do like wait, let me just check. Do I want to do this one? Which one is? Oh, this one would be good, but I don't. Or this one. I'll do this one. Okay. So basically, it's literally just a PNG. It's basically just a PNG. It's just an image. But it serves as like, for example, I can actually show that. I think it'd be easier for me to show that. Let me do this and go on the About Me section. Yeah, exactly. There you go. This works. I will show that after. I'll show that after this race. But it's basically just it's just like a PNG, and then you have stuff under it like if you read I turn my best friend to my girlfriend. I think I've seen that once. I did not read it though. I think I've seen that once. I'm not sure. I feel like I've seen that once. I'm not sure. Or heard someone talking about it. I'm not sure though. It sounds familiar. But anyways, we're in New York. Oh my god. Holy shit. Where's the master? I forget his name though. I don't know his name. Ah. So is the Shredder not exist in this universe? In this version of Ninja Turtle, or is it just a Superfly guy? I don't know. No idea. No idea. But basically, for example, you basically... Okay, one panel I have, for example, is my setup. So I have an image saying something about setup or something like that. And then I have like my PC and I basically have my setup like in text form. But the panel is just that. It basically serves as like a title. I mean, yeah, if you can go on Twitch as well, I mean, that would be easier, yeah. I'm gonna do this actually. Because since I want to change like everything, it just makes sense for me to, change the panels as well. Because like, it's gonna be super different from this one that I have right now. Like I'm gonna be a completely different person. Okay, well, I'm still gonna be, I'm still gonna have the same name, but I mean like the model is completely different. Made by a different person as well. Just everything is different, Okay, let's see if I can, Oh my god! Wow, this reminds me of, Sonic Riders. Holy shit. Ooh, well, I'd like to... Okay. That was us. Okay, I don't know if you've seen it already, but let me let me do. Oh, right, this is so weird now. I forgot they changed this display capture. Actually, no, no, not display capture. Remove. I want to do browser source or window capture. Yeah, that also works. This one? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, do you see my screen? I'm gonna actually put this fully here. Okay, it's funny that this doesn't even. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay. So, these things here are the panels basically. And you can actually put links on them. So for example, this goes to my Twitter. And the specs, yeah, you have the specs, but these images here are the panels basically, and you can edit them, and you have the images and stuff. That's basically all it is. I just have new ones. That's basically what it is. But yeah. Anyways, we probably got third place. I didn't see, but it's fine. That is fine. Maybe I should use something else. I'm not sure. I don't know. I could, let's see. That's fine. How do I search on mobile with Twitch? It just keeps closing. What do you mean it keeps closing? I mean, I can't really answer because I would have to stop the camera to see that. But I mean, it should be. I mean, Twitch on phone is kind of, but there should be like a search bar like the other ones. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so we do actually need this. Okay. I shouldn't have the hoverboard for this, to be honest, but whatever. I'll change it afterwards, I guess. Or not, I don't know. It's soon is gonna be the next one, so maybe I don't need to change it. What the hell? Land item attacks. Yeah, that's why it was so chaotic. I forgot about that. I'm all over it. Jesus. Let's go. Hog Master. Okay. How do I forgot. Oh, there you go. I don't know how I forgot, to be honest, but it happens, I guess. Okay, this is a bot, but bot may be smart. Oh, I missed? Really? That's crazy. Oh, you're cooked. Uh-huh. You are cooked. Look at that, though. Ew. Disgusting. Oh, shit. That looks disgusting, bro. That big-ass fly. Ah, and there's a shortcut over there. I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is, I'm gonna have to get used to the map. Something is targeting me. Ooh! I'm about to steal this, though. Steal all the rings. Okay. Sure, I'll send the bomb, why not? What do we get? Okay, I mean, we get... I need to wait, though. These guys in front of me are invincible right now, so... Okay, I couldn't see shit, and I still threw that for some reason. Ow. Okay. Oh. Ow. Oh my god. Let's actually go here with everyone. Okay, I cannot control this shit. Jesus. I suck ass. It's fine. It's not, but you know, we're gonna pretend it is. Okay, and there goes my bomb, and there goes everything. Okay. Jesus. Okay, I want to go up there actually. Because why not? It's cool. That could be useful. Okay. There we go. If I used that a bit earlier, I think I could have gotten in front of this wave as well. Yeah, but it's fine, I guess, I think. It's okay. Oh, Pogmaster got first place. Yeah. Ah, April, that's her name, okay. Team April. And then the Superfly. Okay! We got first place! Nice! I hope we can win the next one, so I can get the thingy. That would be nice. Thank you. Ooze. Mutagen. I wonder if that's the thing that transformed them into turtles. Not turtles, they were already turtles, but like into like these ninja guys, I guess. These humanoid turtles, I guess. Unless the lore for this one is different. But I think they were just normal turtles, no? I think so. Not sure. Can't say. But we'll see, we'll see. Okay, we still have the shootout. Next is the tap boost, unfortunately. I'm gonna cry when that happens, but okay. You go into a Nautilus one time too? Interesting. Gave up. Let me show you. I showed it already, but I guess you weren't looking. Let me show the. I don't have the window open. True. Wait. This, but I need to mute. There you go. There you go. Let me. No. Window capture. I don't want to add an existing one. Oh, it's because I already have it there. Okay. Look at this, really quickly. So, these things are the panels, these images, these right here, and that's basically it. Anyways. I'll explain more after this. But basically, they're just images, right? And for example, I have a specs panel, and then under it, I have, well, you know, my PC specs and the stuff that I use. Some panels do have links, so if you click them, like for example, I have a socials one, where if you click it, it sends you to my Twitter. So that's basically it. It's just the new panels is basically I'm just gonna have like the new images that are related to my overlay, basically. It just, you know, because my visual identity right now is kind of shit. I used to have the other overlay with the red lilies, and that was better. Problem is, I always had the problem with the chat because it was so little, and I do like you know, when the chat is like bigger on the screen. Because for example, me, at least me, when I watch like VODs or something, like on YouTube, I like to see the chat sometimes as well, right? So, you know, it's just might as well, and then, you know, and this one works because you can see the chat more. So yeah, although it doesn't fit my thingy, my model, right? Well, kinda. I think I've grown to kind of, you know, see it, but because it does also have like purple things and whatnot. But yeah. But basically, I'm only gonna change to the new model and everything else when everything is prepared. And I can't say when because I still haven't commissioned yet. But yeah, and it would be my first time doing that, so I wouldn't know how to approach it. We'll see. We'll see. But I've been looking. I have some saved, so you know, hopefully it'll be a nice experience, and yeah. And hopefully it is gonna be a nice investment. Over 1K? No, I don't have that. No, I don't have that kind of money. I did spend 100, like more than $100 for the model though. So there's that. Not 100K though, just $100. Which is honestly pretty cheap compared to other models. So yeah, 100 buckaroonies, yeah. Share some with the poor. I'm trying not to spend a lot because I'm not in a course right now, and I don't want to run out of money in case of an emergency or something. But I really do want to invest in this because I do like doing this, and if I could make some money doing this as well, I think that would be nice. But you know, okay, we got the win streak. Okay, the win streak reward. That's nice. There you go. So now we don't really care if we win or lose. So that's nice. Tap boost. Oh no, I hate it. We could change it, to be honest. If we have like a power character, I guess. Who's a good power character? Not Joker. Joker's handling for some fucking reason. Well, Dread. Oh, the Werehog. True. He is a power character. Yes, sir. Now let's change the... Okay. Never mind. We're not changing anything. Team Superfly. Oh my god. Let's see. Wait, this is just Tapus. We don't have anything for this. Okay. We don't need that, I guess. But considering that... I see. No, I'm gonna use this one still. I guess it's fine. Whatever. Scheme Hacky looks like it would feel like a Roblox game. I mean, maybe because of the festival and stuff like that. I guess. You know, when it's not online, it doesn't look like this. This is just like the online stuff. I guess. Ooh, 4 times point of chance? Can we win this? Of course not, because it's tapped allies. Oh my god. I hate this. You know, the other day I was actually playing Roblox with my friends. It's came out 2025. Yes. Yes, 2025, yes. And still ongoing. Indeed. Right, now we're gonna be ready for no voice lines because the Werehog does not have a single voice line, which is stupid, considering they literally own Sonic Unleashed, but okay. Don't know why they couldn't have just had some grunts. I know it was the old Sonic voice actor, but come on. At least something, bro. Could have just reused the clips. I mean, I don't know if they could, though. I mean, actually, I don't know how that works. In terms of, like, copyright and whatnot, I guess. Because I don't know if they would need Jason's permission or not, considering they're just reusing old voice lines. But if they were reusing old voice lines, they weren't paying him. I don't know. I don't know how that works, to be honest. No idea. Was I playing Roblox? My friends were like, yo, when I play Roblox, because like we don't have a multiplayer game that we play together anymore. I don't play Overwatch. I don't play Marvel Rivals. I play Dead by Daylight, but one of my friends doesn't like Dead by Daylight anymore. So, you know, kind of sad because I do like that game. But yeah. So we usually play horror stuff in Roblox. We played one that's like based on, like the first chapter at least is based on, what's it called? I don't remember the name. It's not the Drill something Massacre or something. It's not Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No, it's the Drill Massacre thingy. I'm not sure what the rest of the title was, though. I don't remember. Huh. Actually, don't know. But it's something like that. And the first chapter was based on that. I mean, it was okay. I don't think it was bad. I guess, you know, it had its fun. And then the second chapter was a bit more bugged. It was cool, but it was very buggy compared to the first chapter. Which, you know, like the PS2 style horror game. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. That one, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, like, first chapter was cool. Second chapter was really buggy. I guess they didn't bother too much with that. They should have, though, but yeah. But yeah. Nice. The Power Drill Massacre. That's what it is. It's Power Drill Massacre. That's the name. It just came to me. Power Drill Massacre. That's what it's called. To Roblox, and what do you expect? Well, I'd expect them to actually try to actually put in the work. I mean, they did with the first one, the first chapter, but then the second one, not really. And like, Pressure is a good Roblox game. I mean, Grace is also a good Roblox game. There are some good ones actually out there that I've played. Mimic was also cool. I still need to play that because I didn't play the new chapters. But there's some cool games in Roblox. It's just like, there are some games where you can see that they just wanted money, and then there are games where you can tell that in the middle of development they're just like, yo, fuck this shit, bro. I'm releasing this shit right now. And I think that's what happened with the guy. Because like, my friend was disappearing, I was disappearing to him as well. There were a lot of flickers. And that's basically like that. A lot of flickers like during the entire chapter, which is so bad. You could just be walking, just flickering everything. It was just so bad. Like, it wasn't like epilepsy, but like it looked like some textures were just showing up out of nowhere in front of you, which was very weird. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, I mean, this is good, but do I want to? No, this I need the other one to do the. I need to play online. Oh, they're here! Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. I need to play online so I can get that other. Oh, so I can get that other gadget that people use. Okay, let's see. Okay, point of chance times 4. Okay, can we win this? Can we win this, bro? Please. You gotta win this. Come on, bro. I have one guy that won last time. I don't know if the other one was also on that team. We'll see, we'll see. Ah, that was a bit mid, but okay, whatever, it's fine. Oh shit. I'm mid. My god. It's fine, it's fine. Just keep on tapping, just keep on tapping. That's fine. Okay, not with this guy. Nah, I mean with my team, please. Oh, 1, 2, and then okay, it's over there. I would like to win this. Does he? Ooh. Okay. Oh, I'm in 7th place. That's why I got the. Ow. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the boost. Oh, come here. No, I'm so slow. Shit. I probably shouldn't be with the power character, to be honest. I probably should have had a mix of both, I feel like. It's fine, whatever. Just gotta get more rings, I guess. There you go. Where is everybody? Okay, we're here, nice. 100 rings. Wait, wrong thing. There you go. Wait, give me a second. I'll read that in a second. You're talking about some rules, D20, and I'm like, what? D&D? Yo, can this fucking guy? Oh my god, Jesus. Oh, I didn't get the. That's fine. I don't like that. Oh my god. Okay. Really? Okay. We're cooked. We're cooked. Or not, I don't know. I have no idea. Fuck you. Okay. If you spend a d20 on cracking a dragon, do you end up with kids or do you end up with a dragon waifu? Which you will roll into custody of? I think you should. No. See, here's the thing. You gotta go through steps. If it were me, I would do it through steps. We roll the dice. High is you fuck the dragon, right? But then you gotta roll again to see if you have kids or not. And then you can choose to either be a good parent or not. And then you roll again to see if you get custody or not. Or something like that. Or if you have to pay child support. Pregnancy check. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I need to change characters. I gotta go with my man, bro. But I'm actually gonna go with this version, because why not? There you go. I mean, I could have a speed card, to be honest. That also wouldn't be bad. $73. 76 though. Sir. Buster Am. Oh, Buster Metal. That's probably what it means. I just understood that. Ooh, do we have an air trick in... Oh, okay. Do I have the gadget already? I don't, right? I don't think so. Ooh, Kronos Island. Yes, sir. I'm still gonna keep this one, I guess. Let's check who we have. No, Toad is in the other team. Oh no. Wait, what is his name? Kinechi Churros. Okay. How do I... Oh, okay, there we go. Well, what if the Dungeon Master just says it's infertile or incompatibility? Would you still roll for pregnancy if it's true or not? I mean, I could try, but I feel like it would be an impossible roll. Actually, no. You know what would be cool? I would propose to the Dungeon Master. Maybe not. Actually, I don't know how that works. I never played D&D. But, okay, they say that, but if I'm able to roll a 20, there's a miracle then. And it happens. How about that? How about that? Oh yeah, also, I just remembered, because I was looking at the chat right now, and I see that my model looks to... Okay. We just got disconnected? Great. Yay! Yeah, my model looks away from the game. That's gonna change, actually, in the new overlay. Because it's actually gonna be on the other side. Like, what you're seeing right now, it's actually gonna be reversed. Like, the chat is gonna be on the right. The game's gonna be on the left. I'm gonna be on the right. And basically everything is just gonna reverse, basically. I should have done that a long time ago, but yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Let me see something. Okay. Thought this through. I mean, it's just like I'm getting excited. Like when I get excited about something, I just wanna try to do everything I can for it, I guess. And I'm surprised that I'm actually... I mean, it's something that I enjoy, so I guess I have the motivation to do it. But yeah, I mean, I've been looking into this for a while. I just haven't said anything until recently, but you know. Okay, let's see. We still have tap boost. Okay.
Very well.
Gotta be disciplined to be a man. Oh, bro! Metal Sonic's foot just clipped through the car. I saw that. What the fuck? Interesting. Okay. New York City. Chosen by moonlight. Wow. Impressive. Also, I'm not sure what I'm gonna play next week. Probably one episode of Nier Automata and then something else. I'm not sure. No idea. Sega Mega CD. Wow. Okay, point of chance 4. Okay, times 4. This could be good, but it's... Why we're just getting this on the tap allies thing, bro? Please. I hate this. I like the balloons on the side. They have the faces of the turtles. That's funny. That's cute. Yeah. Let's see how this goes with this car. We'll see, we'll see. I don't need to use this right now. I don't know. Where is everyone going? Everyone's going this way? Okay. And then they changed courses. Okay, well, fine. I guess we're not tapping. Well, someone's tapping apparently. Above, I guess. Nice. I would like to go here. Is that the fucking Batmobile? This one? No, it's not the Batmobile. That'd be funny though. I don't think Batman... Actually, I don't... Well... No, I don't think Batman would ever go in this game. That'd be... something, but I don't think so. That would never happen. imagine. It is not the Batmobile, bro. It's Metal Sonic's car, actually. It's the Buster M. That's what it's called. Okay. I'm gonna do this, maybe. Come here. I need a tap boost. Ryan! No! Help! Help me! Ah, I still got hit by that. Okay, that sucks. Shit. Well, you could ask the same for Sonic. Sonic runs super fast, but the only reason he uses cars is because it would be unfair. And he does like racing, apparently, so you know, I guess there's that. Same with Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is, you know, basically a copy of Sonic, and considering that they're equals, kind of, Sonic technically wins against Metal Sonic, but they're supposed to be sort of equals, right? Because, you know, but what the fuck? And, you know, considering Metal Sonic has a fucking booster on his back, I feel like it would also be unfair. I mean, considering, I guess it would make sense if he was a bit unfair, but whatever. It's a spin-off. It doesn't, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's a spin-off. We don't need to think too much about this. You know, maybe Metal Sonic likes the race as well. I mean, to be fair, Metal Sonic is the same as Sonic? Actually, okay, that's not true. I'm thinking of the Sonic OVA. The Sonic OVA, that's the thing, like, Eggman, or Robotnik in that case, got everything from Sonic and just made a copy. I don't know how it works for this, but anyways, we finally won this. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Oh, we do have the gadget, actually. I could check that out. Let me actually check the gadget first, because I want to know what it does. Hello. Hello, hi. Wait, where's the... Wait. Where is it? Probably here? A kit that speeds up air tricks. Do more than 3 air tricks to gain invincibility for a short time. What? That's interesting. I don't know how good that is, though. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't like that boost, but at least we won, so that's good. If we keep winning these, that's awesome. So I can then, you know, work on my other things. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna find the same people though, because I left for I went to the main menu to check the gadget. I could have checked here, but just in case, I didn't have time. Oh my god, sorry. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's Miku. Bro, you said that, and I just remembered a funny clip that I saw on Twitter. My friend like got that, and I was dying of laughter with him yesterday. It was about WWE, bro. I need to show that clip. Wait. No, that's so good. Wait. No, that's such a good clip, bro. I swear to God. Oh my god, you just reminded me of that. The Jesus Fighter. I'm not sure, But let me see. It's on Discord actually, so I'm gonna get the link from Discord. Let me see. I think he sent it to me because I asked him to send it to me. I think, or no, I didn't. Really? Wait, what? No way. Okay, I have to check that out afterwards. I thought he sent it to me. Really? I thought he did. Unless he's, I don't know. I have to try to find that. That's such a good fucking clip though. Like, it's like yeah, no, that's such a good clip. I don't know his name, but he says something from the heavens or something. God, and then the fucking light shows up on the fucking stage, and then out of nowhere the light just fucking starts moving, accompanying something that's not there, and then the guy just looks so shocked. I just died of laughter watching that clip over and over again. It was so good. Oh god, it was actually so good. I need to see that again. That was so awesome. Like, and then I was like, nah, bro. If WWE is fake, then explain this, bro. Like, insane. It's insane. I feel like I need to start watching that just for that. Just for stupid shit like that. Like, my god. That is insane. Just calls upon God. I cannot. No, that shit was like, bro, it was so late at night. Like, you know, I don't know if it's just me. Probably not. But like, when it's late at night, like, I just start laughing like crazy. Like, I cannot contain my laughter. Like, even a small thing just makes me laugh super hard at night. Like, you could show me the same thing in the morning, I would laugh like a little bit, but if it's a night, it's gonna be double or triple. Like, I cannot, bro. Like, there are times that I'm seeing like some funny videos, and then like one of them hits me, and I just start laughing, and then I just keep thinking about that video, and the whole video that I'm watching, I just laugh. I just keep laughing, and I just die of laughter basically the whole time. It only happens at night. I don't know. I don't know. We do have. Okay. Well, oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, nice knowing you guys. Okay. Okay. No, I need to find that fucking clip, bro. I swear to God, that was so good. Bro, I cannot type. Fuck. There you go. Okay, not this. Is it this? No. Where is it? Really? I don't think I have that saved. Do I have that saved? I don't know, actually. How do I check if I have this saved? How do people express emotions through text? Great question. I mean, it also depends like how you read the text, because I can say something and you can misinterpret it, basically, because of how you read it. So some people use emojis, some people just, I don't know, actually. I don't have that saved. Fuck, I need to find that again. Next one I was gonna be laughing at the same clip. If I found it, yeah, I can't find it though. Maybe I should search this on Google or YouTube or whatever. Oh, no. Oh god, I think it's this. I think it's this. Wait. No, I think it's this. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is. It is. I found it. Oh my god. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, I'll play this afterwards. Oh god. Okay, we got the air trick thing. Oh, they're giving us the gadget plate with this. Okay. Okay. Sure. Ooh, Mr. Toad is here. Where is he? On the other team. Ah!
Yes.
Ah, shit. Fuck. Oh, Metal Harbor, okay. I love Metal Harbor. The original, though. This one's fine, but... I was so happy when they showed Metal Harbor in this game. Ooh. Turning 52 this year. Huh? Who's turning 52 this year? Not you, brother. Not me either. Because it's not even this year. It'll be next one. What is this? This is just the air trick, so... Okay. We should be fine with this. No! I wanted to go to the other one. Ah, whatever. I'm fucked. Cooked. We're cooked. Oh, I see the invincibility. It's not bad, I guess. Ooh, okay. I can kind of see how that would be helpful, actually. Okay. You know what? Why not? Sure. Sure thing. We're actually not going to use this yet. I want to use this in a place where there isn't a lot of places where I can do air tricks. Like here. It's going to be the first time I'll be able to finish a stream fully. Really? You don't have school? Oh no, it's because it's Saturday, I guess. That is true. That makes sense. I'm just gonna go this way because we might have some air tricks here. Yep. Exactly. Is it just me, or does this look desaturated? Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna go up here so we can do air tricks. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna go this way, actually. Thank you. Send this back. Hopefully that hits someone. It didn't hit a single person. Awesome. Oh, okay. Goodie. Send this back. Send this back again. It might hit someone. I guess not. Okay. Block me too, I guess. Ooh, should I? Actually, no, because this would not stay in the air, right? If I send this right now. So, actually not gonna do that. I need to go here on the side, if I can. Nice. Please. Ah, but he's invincible. Okay, but we're good. Let's see. What's that back your parents said when you were younger that were stupid? That's a good question. I'm not sure, actually. I mean, maybe I thought they were stupid at the time, but because I was a kid, but I don't know, actually. I mean, I don't really remember much, to be honest. I don't know. How's the progress going? Well, we just reached. I cannot speak. Anyways. We just reached halfway. We're halfway done with the festival, which is very nice. It's pretty good. I like that. About the setbacks though, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess sleeping early, but like that's like, I wouldn't say that's stupid. I don't know actually. I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't know. I don't really remember. Wow. You actually got me good, bro. I actually don't know. I don't know actually. I don't think like there were like many restrictions. I mean, obviously there were restrictions, but like, I mean, I still did stupid shit at school, but I don't know. Insert no parents. No, I did have parents. Although, no, just kidding. No, I did have. I mean, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be born. But,
Let's go.
I mean, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't really remember.
Let us commence.
I don't know. Like I'm trying to remember, but the things that I'm remembering, they don't have anything to do with like rules or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that. I'm sorry, I don't know. You got me good with that one. Wow, most of this lobby is just bots, and we don't even get a boost. No. I wish we had a boost of score boost. We're still doing the air trick, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go to the right because that lets us do air tricks immediately. Look at that, beautiful. Do this for no apparent reason. Did I just hear someone say rock and roll? Oh, it was Zaz. Okay. Wrong button, sorry. I sometimes confuse it. It happens. Also, I really like, actually, does anyone that is here, does anyone look at the controller that I put on the screen? Do you think I should remove that? Do you think I should keep that? I think it's okay. You got any school lore? Oh, I'm full of school lore. Oh, don't even get me started on that. Like, I feel like one stream isn't enough for that. A lot of school lore, indeed, actually. See, I used to be a very well-mannered kid until I got to I guess the 5th grade. Actually, not even the, well, I wouldn't say 5th grade actually. Although it got worse there, I think I started changing like 3rd, 4th grade. So I changed schools a lot because of my parents' workplaces. And so that made it really hard to stay with, like, you know, with people that I knew, so like friends. So I had to make new friends, and I was very shy. So, I mean, I still am. But I feel like, actually, no, I still am shy. Like, for example, if I were to meet someone, like, for example, imagine, like, I'm with a friend that I know, and they have a friend that I don't know, right? I wouldn't really know what to say to that other friend, and I don't know if I would say much because, well, it'd be awkward because I don't know them, and, you know, I don't know their sense of humor, I don't know anything like that. So, talking to new people is hard for me, even when, you know, I'm still like talking like through a screen, but like, so I was very shy, so I would wait for someone to talk to me before I talk to them. Like, if someone comes talk to me, I talk to them. But if you don't do that, I'm not talking to you. I'm not starting a conversation. Because I'm not good at doing that. Because I start a conversation, and then it goes somewhat like this. I say something. I'll ask like, oh, how are you? Whatever, you know, cool, whatever, yeah. And that's it. That's it. I don't know how to go from there. Is the weather good? No, just kidding. I never said that actually. But yeah, so basically, changed schools a lot. So having friends was kind of tough. Or having, I mean, I didn't have a problem having friends. It was a problem keeping the friends. Because, you know, since I changed schools and I changed places and whatnot, so people got 2 lives. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, you never know what people are doing, right? And the second starts when you realize you only have 1. I don't know what the fuck you mean by that, but I'm gonna pretend that that's fire. I you know, maybe someone could decipher that for me.
Too bad.
Actually, no. Actually, I understand that. Actually, I do understand that. So okay, school lore. Started school, kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade. Left school. Had to change schools. 3rd, 4th grade. Or 3rd grade, I didn't have friends. I remember I was sitting on a bench at recess, and I think someone approached me, and that's how, wow, that's the first time that ever happened, and that's how I started the friendship, was they started talking to me, I guess. I still remember, there was a place there that had something for marbles, which is really cool actually. That shit hurt my fingers though, like hitting the marbles, but still. Any animators in chat? Yeah, just animate my life story, my school story, my lore, yeah. And so, you know, we started that. Nothing too crazy there, honestly. I do remember something now, actually. Now that I'm talking about this, it's also really funny because sometimes I just remember interesting things that I didn't really remember before, like, but they're just hidden in my memory, I guess. I think in 4th grade I wasn't doing so well, and I think it was because I think it was 4th grade. I'm not sure. I can't say. It's been too long. Because one of the teachers, like, well, the teacher went away and we got a new one, and I think I was used to the other teacher, and I wasn't doing so well because, you know, I wasn't used to that teacher. So I mean, I guess, you know, I just didn't really ask them stuff. But that's really all I remember though. And I remember the teacher actually talked to me about that, if it was because of that, and I think I might have said yes or something. But that's all I remember though. Then 4th grade ended, and at least here, when 4th grade ends, you gotta switch schools. I don't know how it is in other countries. I would assume same thing. Usually, you know, you have high school and whatnot. But then I went to this big school that had, it started from the 5th grade up until 12. So it was you know, you had every single grade there besides, you know, 1st to 4th. So there was a lot of students there, and the school was big. But I remember my first day in that school, I got punched in the face. Like no joke, that happened. And I remember I was a snitch. Okay, I know. But like, okay, but let me explain why that happened. Actually, I don't know how that came to pass, but I guess in this like in the the class that I was, there was this guy that I was having beef with, I guess, or they were having beef with me. And I guess they had a friend in that school that was a lot bigger than I was. I don't remember what grade he was in though, but it was like much taller than me at the time. Like, brother, I'm just a little kid, bro. I don't know what you want with me. And then he punched me in the face. I think it was like something in the eye or something close to that, whatever. And I remember I had like an ice pack. But I remember the first thing I did after that, I made a report on him, and I got him suspended. Bro, like that's so crazy, bro. First day of fucking school, on that school, I got fucking punched in the face because he was one of the friends of a guy that was like bullying me, basically. Also, yes, I got bullied. It wasn't like I'm not traumatized. Give him a free day off. Yeah, no, for sure. But I always remember there was always these guys that picked on me, even in my first school that happened. And then I remember in this new school, like this fucking guy, I remember once, like, bro was legit, like, okay, so we have a lot of stairs, so the school has multiple floors, right? And the stairs are like...
Sounds good.
How do I explain this? Okay, you know an apartment, right? And you know when you look in the middle of the stairs, you can see that there's like, you know, you can see the rest of the stairs, right? So think of it like that, right? So they were at the top, and they were spitting down on me, basically. So that was crazy. But anyways, in that school, I started going downhill because shit happened with my family. Divorce and whatnot. And I was just a kid, so I was in 5th grade. So that really, you know, brought me to shit. What? What do you mean? The spitting thing? Like for example, an apartment, right? An apartment has stairs, right? When you go in the middle of the stairs, right? Because the stairs go like around, there's an opening because you have the rails, right? In the middle. And you can literally just, you know, it's I don't know how to explain this. It's literally just stairs. It's just stairs. But yeah, basically, 5th grade went to shit because of the divorce. And then I think 6th grade, it got worse because we got a new person in our. We got a few new people in our class actually. But one of the guys that got into our class was a bitch that made fun of me for coming to school with my mom. I'm like, brother, are we dead ass? And I knew him and I recognized him, but I still had to give the speech of like, oh yeah, I hope we can be friends and whatnot, because everyone was doing that, so I'm like, oh, might as well. Even though I was kind of lying. But like, that happened. We actually were friends afterwards. The guy smoked. Like they did drugs, literally. Like people, I'm sorry. Like I cannot make this. Like I'm not even making this up. Like in that school, there were people that were pregnant. I remember this girl that was carrying a fucking kid on a stroller. Like, yo, how old are you, bro? Like, shit was crazy, bro. Shit was crazy. And people were having sex in the school, fucking doing drugs. It's insane. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Bro, there was this one time as well. Luckily it wasn't to me. But there was this guy. I don't remember who he was. But we heard that someone stabbed him in the back. And the only reason he did not die was because of the clothes he was wearing. But my man got stabbed in the back at school. At fucking school, bro. Like, are we dead ass? Oh, hell no, bro. See, those are the ops. See, those were... He definitely had ops for that to happen. Like, holy shit. It's insane. I don't know, bro. That school was really something else. I gotta say. I don't know, like, what the fuck is going on, what's going on there, but yeah. Gotta make it as the pen type. Oh, bro. Holy shit, Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, but like, that was crazy. But, yeah, besides that. Yeah, no, that school was crazy. And I think it got to that point because you had, it was a big school, and you had from 5th grade to 12th grade, which is the last one that is required. So it's crazy, and like you just have all of them around that school, and it's like, it's insane. Ugh, don't even get me started on the fucking lunch, bro. Oh my god, the running people used to do to get to fucking lunch. Oh my god, and then the lunch was ass. Holy shit. Lunch wasn't even that good. You had to pay for it though. You had to reserve it basically. I don't know how it is in some other schools, but yeah, at least there, that's how it was. I guess it makes sense to a lot of kids, but yeah. But anyways, 6th grade, still the worst thing. I was getting depressed. And then this guy that does drugs, smoked and whatnot, he also fucked in school. I was there when that happened. Not my proudest moment. But whatever. But then, you know, I started hanging out with him, and then another guy that was also my best friend, and he also started going down that path, like smoking and shit, which was really bad. But basically, what happened, I started going downhill. That I started skipping classes. Like I would go to school, but I would skip classes. And just hide in different places of the school, because I mean that school was like so big that you could just do that. Sometimes you would have like people like workers there, you know, just wandering around. But basically, yeah, I started skipping classes and whatnot. I remember once I even started. Me and them, we started making a schedule of how many classes we're gonna skip in the week. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. I was in the worst part. I think that was one of the worst times that I had. And it's crazy. I was a kid, bro. And it was bad influences basically. And I remember I skipped so much that I got threatened with not even high school. True, not even high school. That is true. I mean, although that was kind of a mix of a high school, but I wasn't in high school technically. Or like, yeah, I was in 6th grade. So, but yeah, no, it's crazy. And I skipped so much that I got threatened with CPS, Child Protective Services. So imagine that. Imagine that. Multiple times, by the way. Not just once, multiple times that I got threatened with that. I made my mom cry and everything because of that, because I just kept skipping. I don't know, bro. Shit was rough for me at that time. I really was going through it all. And it's surprising, like, how I passed my classes, because I wasn't doing good, obviously. But I think they passed me to 7th grade because, like, my main teacher, she was worried about me, obviously, and she didn't want to, you know, she didn't want me to go down that path because I wasn't like that before, right? And I I talked to her before as well because, obviously she would ask me because like, why the fuck am I doing this? I don't remember my conversations with her, but yeah. But it was crazy, and I think they passed me because they were hoping for a redemption arc of me. That didn't happen though. I still skipped class. And then what happened was, before they kicked me out, I kicked myself out, and I changed schools. So changing schools again. Okay. I didn't even have time to say goodbye, which is really sad. I'm still saddened by that. I still think about that every day, honestly, because I remember there's this one person that I've always wanted to say goodbye to in my class, and that's still in my mind, even after all these years. It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy. It's just something that's never gonna leave me, honestly. But after that, I went to my 7th grade. Like, I started 7th grade in that other school that I was at, that I was skipping, and then I switched to the other school. I didn't skip as much, but there were times where I wouldn't go to school even, because I would either like if I was alone at home, I wouldn't go to school, whatever. And then obviously I didn't have a fucking excuse, right? But yeah. And then, 7th grade happened, whatnot, whatever. I think, was it 7th grade or 5th? Cause like, now that I'm trying to remember. I think, wait, I went to, 5th grade. I went to the new school. Pack Lord, no, yeah, exactly. I'm trying to remember now. 5th, 6th, and then 7th. New school. Yeah, okay. Yeah, in 7th grade, I passed, I think. Yeah. And then 8th grade, I was doing shit. I did not pass. So I stayed in the same grade. So I repeated the grade. 8th grade. I was very sad. I cried, obviously. My friends continued without me, basically. Because I was shit. I was doing shit. But because I had to repeat the year, I locked in. I started locking in. I was like, this is horrible, and I cannot continue going down this route, right? So what happened was, I met my current friends. Well, not all of them. Some of them were in another school. But yeah, I repeated 8th grade. I started locking in. I actually started studying and everything. I started doing my best, and I was actually doing good. And then I started talking to some people and whatnot in that class, and we became friends. And then, we passed. And then I think it was in 9th grade actually that there was this one friend that I had. She wasn't doing well in school, but I basically studied with her and everything. And because I think she had a lot of bad grades at the time, she would have to repeat the year if she had that many, right? But basically, I helped her so much that she had no bad grades in terms of like that you would need to repeat anything. And because of that, I even got I actually got a like a certain, not a diploma. I got a diploma as well, but that's not it. I got something that was like I need to. I'll check the name soon. But I got an award for basically, I guess, being a good person, I guess, and helping her out with that. So that was cool. And then new school, because we finished 9th grade. 10th grade, professional high school actually, because I chose a professional one because it had internships, and it was a computer one. I was in a computer course basically, 3 years. This school was basically like, if you give up on the last year, you have to repeat from the 10th grade again, because it's a full 3-year thing, so about the same thing. So yeah, but you know, 10th grade was better. You know, I started, well, oh okay, actually there are some things that I didn't talk about. I mean, I wanted to focus more on the good things, I guess. But there were some bad things, even in like before high school, from Gotham to Metropolis. bro, please. So there were some bad stuff that I did to myself before high school. And then I needed to have a therapist, a school therapist and stuff. I was basically harming myself and stuff like that. I mean, I had depression basically, and I still do. I take pills for depression every day. But yeah, basically that happened, and then I started going to the therapist in the previous school. Sorry, I'm going back. And I started getting better, talking to the therapist. And then I stopped doing that for a while. And then when I got to high school, I actually... Yeah, there's pills for depression, yeah. There's pills for everything, honestly. Mine is more for like depression / anxiety, because I have like, have that. Like I can have... Like I've had an episode where I was crying so much and stuff that my hands were like stuck in place and they were closing and I could not move. I literally could not move them. Like I was just stuck there in perpetual crying and stuff, and I had to go to the hospital. My mom had to call an ambulance for me. So, you know, stuff like that happened, I guess. But anyways, high school, nothing too bad in the first year. Then, you know, I made some friends. The friends that I currently have, they're from this school, which is awesome. And I still talk to them every day. We go Discord, we go, you know, on calls and everything. And like, I think 10th grade was when we had the first internship and stuff. And then I don't know when I started doing the self-harm again. I don't know if it was still on 10th grade or 11th. It might have been 11th, because that would make the most sense for me. The first internship wasn't bad. I actually liked it. Like, it was like, it had to do with computers and stuff, but sometimes I would go to like these schools, these primary schools, and I would basically be a substitute. Well, not really a substitute. I would be an assistant to the teacher, basically, and I'd help these kids with like computers and stuff and everything. And it was actually cool. This was during COVID, by the way. So yeah, I mean, stuff was crazy. One cool thing about COVID though, for me, was I stopped biting my nails. I used to bite my nails so much, bro. I don't do that anymore because during COVID I was like, you know what? Like one time I was biting my nails and then I was like, yo, I gotta stop doing this shit. And then I tried to stop it, and I was like, no, this is gonna be my goal for this. I'm gonna stop biting my nails, and then I did. So that was good. Like, you don't even know. I used to bite my nails like so much. My nails would be super fucking short, horrible. Like it would be insane. And I was always like aware of them. I didn't like them, obviously, because they look fucking disgusting. Also, I'm doing shit here, by the way, because I don't have the fucking gadgets. Did they taste good? I don't think it was about the taste. Definitely not. I think it was I think it was just anxiety, I guess. It was just like a stim for me, I guess. It was just something to do, and I guess it helped me relax, I guess. It's always been about that, I guess. Now that I think about it. Maybe I've always had anxiety problems and I didn't really notice. I guess sometimes it's good to analyze yourself, you know. Because sometimes you might discover, you know, something that's related to now and stuff, you know. But yeah, 11th grade. New internship. It was the last one, the last internship. It was my worst one. It was horrible. I felt horrible in there, and I had to change internships actually, and I had to go to the school therapist again because I was doing shit to myself. And yeah, I mean, it was, you know, stuff got resolved afterwards, but it really took a while. It took a while though. Then 12th grade, it was definitely, was it 12 or 11? No, sorry, 9th grade? No, sorry, I'm tripping. Sorry, 9th grade was still in the other school. No, yeah, no, I did say that, didn't I? No, sorry, I meant... Sorry, no, I'm wrong. 10th didn't have internship. It was on 11th, sorry. 11th had the first internship, 12 at the second. I was misremembering because of something. Because 12... Like, basically, we have 2 internships, and then a final project in that school. And 10th grade is normal one. 11th is the first internship. I was misremembering. 12 is the second one, along with the final project, where you have to write about everything you've done in the internship, and then you do a project, either like something that they ask you or something you did yourself. And I made games actually. I made 2 different games. I made an RPG and a visual novel for that, so that was cool. But yeah. So yeah, 12th grade was horrible for me because of that whole thing, that whole spiel. And you know, and then when I was done, you know, it was cool. I was free. And then I stayed home for a bit because I was tired of that shit. Because that, like, the thing that I was doing was like programming and crazy lock-ins, yeah. Like, I chose, like, the thing was hardware and software. So hardware, you would build computers, which was very nice. I love that. And then software, you would program. But my god, like, I love that at the start. But my god, at the last year, I was done with that shit. I did not want to program anymore. I didn't mind hardware. Hardware was awesome. Software, though, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck that shit. And I was like, yo, this shit is not for me. I cannot stay in the computer for this many hours looking at this fuck-ass code So yeah, so I hated that, and I was glad that I was free from that, right? I hate Java, bro. Oh god, fuck Java, bro. Every time I hear about Java, I just want to kill myself. JK, not really, but but yeah, no, I fucking hated Java. Honestly, God, so stupid. Never want to hear that again, or never want to touch that again. Actually, I remember arrays and whatnot. Oh god, please kill me already. I don't want to. Oh. So yeah, I stayed home after after we finished school. It was definitely weird because I didn't know what to do or what I wanted to do with my life. That was I think that was also the reason why I also had more anxiety at the time, because I mean it's normal. It's normal because you never, like, a lot of people at that stage don't know what they want to do with their life. And with COVID and everything, stuff just got harder. So, a lot of people lost their jobs and everything, and it just started going down from there. And even now, there are some, like, it's hard. Not only that, because some jobs are like, oh, actually you need experience. Okay, then give me experience. Actually, you need like 10 years of experience before you can do this. Bitch, I just got out of school! So yeah, that was bad. And then I got into courses that had to do with the job center. They were paid, so that's nice. You would do courses and you get paid. That's how I was doing. Then I got a job at McDonald's. They're not gonna sue me for saying this. I did get a job at McDonald's. I started. I was like, okay, this is nice. But then I started hating it because there was a bitch there. That was, well, a bitch to me for no fucking reason. And then I remember I crashed out on a coworker because she was being stupid. So that was fun. But I mean, besides that, I was enjoying it, but also not. I remember I had a lot of anxiety there, and I remember sometimes I would go there in the middle of the travel there. I would like tear up a little bit because I don't know, it was weird. I don't know what I was feeling, but I just wasn't feeling comfortable there. I don't know. I mean, I was new to it, right? It was my first ever job, so I guess it's normal. But it's also because it's funny because that happened, and I told them about it because they were putting me in the same place over and over again, like the same post, and I said, well, it'd be nice if I could go to other posts, considering that the other people that joined me at the same time, they got other posts, and I didn't. And they didn't really, for, 1 week, they put me on another post, which was nice of them, sure, but then it just got back to the same thing. And also, bad thing happened there. You know what happened? I got a fucking infection there. I got an infection at the McDonald's bathroom. Not the public one, the employee one. Holy fucking shit. I was peeing blood. Like, actually. I'm sorry if anyone was eating, but I was actually pissing blood. That shit hurt me so much. Every time I pissed, it was burning. Luckily I did tests and everything. It wasn't like anything that I couldn't remove. I was very scared though, because that was the first time I had that. But I thought that was going to be permanent. Luckily it wasn't HIV or anything like that. It was nothing like that. It was just like a pee infection or whatever. Or a urinary infection. That's what it is. I got pills for that. And then I thought they went away. But then it came back a little bit. But then I continued taking more pills. And now I don't have that anymore, so that's good. Thank God I don't fucking die when I'm peeing. But I remember when, like, I remember I was in the bathroom, and then, like, something happened, and then I got a sting. And I was like, what the fuck was this? And then I went home. I don't know how many days afterwards, it was, but I pissed, and I was like, huh, the water is a little bit, like, darkish. Like, it wasn't too dark, it wasn't too bloody. It was just like a little bit, right? I was confused on what that was, but I didn't think much of it. And then another day, I started pissing more blood. I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucking cooked. And then I told my mom about it. Yeah, safe to say I probably should have said that a bit sooner, but I thought it wasn't anything. Well, fuck me, it was, because that shit hurt. So that happened. And because it was also, like, because I had to go to the freezer a lot of times at work, I had to pee more, because, you know, if you're cold, you have to pee more. And because of the infection, I couldn't hold I couldn't hold it in as long, so I had to go to the bathroom multiple times. So that was bad. So it was just bad experiences all around. So eventually I gave them my resignation letter, and I was like, I'm out of here. And then, you know what the fuck happened? I was still in the trial stage, so they still taught me stuff. But basically, when I gave them my resignation letter is when they fucking decided to start showing me or putting me in other fucking posts. Are we dead ass? You didn't do this before. Now that I want to quit, now that I actually cannot back down from quitting, you do this? Are we serious? So it was fucking stupid, honestly. And I'm actually kind of glad that I quit. Cause like, fuck that, bro. That was actually horrible. I tried going to other places. They always said fuck me, I guess. They always said we already have someone. And I never got accepted anywhere else, so that was good. And then, you know, I got to the job center and stuff. I had to apply again because apparently they removed my fucking what's it called? Not subscription, but like well, I guess, like, but basically I was in the system, but it was inactive, I guess. And I had to reactivate that again. But then I got into some courses. I got to social media. I did social media courses and whatnot. The latest one that I did was photography, which is very nice. So, you know. And now I finished the photography one, like, last month, I think. Actually, no, it wasn't last month. It was... because now we're in the new month. So, in the previous month, last month. That's what it was. I think it was in July. Or June. I think it might have been June, actually. Because we're in August now. I think it was June. So, yeah. And, well, I was still doing YouTube back then. I wasn't streaming, though. At least not the photography course. I was already streaming during the photography course. But like when I had the job and stuff, I still didn't have my computer, and then I got my computer, and that's when I started to record and everything, and then I started from there. I didn't have a Vtuber model. I was faceless. I still am, obviously, but now I have a Vtuber model, so you can look at that. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the lore. There's more lore, but I feel like there are certain things, or like there are other things that you know, if there's another question like that, more directed at that, I can talk about that. But yeah, school lore, that's basically it. I even gave a little bit more. Let me get that DLC. Yeah, exactly. You gotta get the DLC, bro, for the rest. But yeah, no, there was like, you know, things weren't always so easy and carefree. I mean, it happens, right? I think everyone has their struggles. But I'm just glad that I was able to. I mean, I still have my struggles nowadays. Not as much as before, but I still do have some struggles. But I'm just glad that I picked myself up when I did. Like, I think, like, obviously it was bad that I repeated the year, but I think I'm also glad that happened because it allowed me to realize that what I was doing was bad for me and for everyone else around me. Like, my mom was worried about me and she would cry a lot. And then I also got to meet the friends that I have right now. And if I never repeated the year, I never would have met them. So I think, I wouldn't say it's destiny, I guess it was just luck. But a lot of things happened afterwards, and it started, you know, I guess the rays of light started, you know, showing up through the clouds, basically. That's the analogy I'm gonna use. So I'm just glad that happened. There are some things, I guess, that I like. Sometimes I always think, like, oh, what would happen? Like, where would I have been if I did things differently? Like, if I wasn't a bum, like in my third school, like with the drugs and shit. Well, I never did drugs, nor have I smoked, by the way. Although they did ask me if I wanted to smoke, I never said yes. I never agreed. So I never did drugs, never smoked, none of that. Passive smoker, sure, because people would smoke a lot, and I would breathe in the fucking air, so there's that. But besides that, never directly smoked. I'm clean. Never did that. Never drank, like, anything with alcohol. There was one time where that happened, but someone tricked me. My dad tricked me, actually. I don't know what the drink is called in English, but we were at a what's it called? It was a party, but it was what's it called? Like, it was a marriage party. Like, my sister was getting married, and like they were giving out these drinks, and I didn't know they were alcohol because the name had included water in it. So I thought, oh well, it must be some special water, I guess. And then my dad like said to drink it once, and I drank it. I was like, ugh! It was like disgusting. And then I found out I had and that was alcohol. I'm like, oh no! So that was the only time I ever drank alcohol, and that was because I got tricked. So I don't even count that. So I'm clean on everything like that. So that's good. Sometimes I'm like, huh, maybe I should. Maybe I should do drugs. Maybe I wouldn't be so miserable at times. But no, I don't wanna do anything. But what was I saying before that? I mean, yeah, I did say I was glad that stuff happened the way it did. But yeah, no, sometimes I would like wonder what would happen if I didn't skip classes, if I was actually a good student and shit. Like, what would have happened? Where would I be now? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I just think about that. I don't regret my life decisions. I mean, some of them I do, obviously. But I don't regret the path that I've taken. There are some things I wish I could have done better. But besides that, I'm not gonna be here and like, oh, if you could go to the past, what would you do with change your thing? I would maybe go to the past, but I wouldn't change a thing. Honestly, I would just go to the past to reminisce, I guess, and see things from another perspective. But that's it. Holy shit, that was perfect. Look at that. Did you see the fucking scoreboard? Wow. Holy shit. We're losing this either way, but wow, that was insane. But yeah, I mean, a lot of things happen, I guess. That's the lore. I guess you could say that's my Vtuber lore. Not really, but I wonder if I could make it a lore, actually. Not about that, obviously, but yeah. Okay, we're almost done with the festival, so that's nice. What time is it? 5:27, 2 hours in. Yeah, not bad, not bad. A few more races and we're done with this, and then I can start working on other things. So I can commission the artist, and hopefully their slot doesn't close, because they have one slot left, and I am kind of scared of that. Cause like I want to commission them, but I want to get everything ready, like the files and everything, references, poses, whatnot. Because I've never done that. But you know, I did get art done for me, but like it wasn't like I paid them to do it. They did it for free. Yeah, we're just gonna gloss over it. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, it's stuff that happened in the past. I can't change the past, you know, but I can change who I am, you know. I'm definitely different from before, and I'm glad about that. I'm still stupid though, but you know, I still do stupid shit. I'm still not in the perfect place that I want to be, but I'm trying, you know. And I'm not gonna stay in the past. I mean, sometimes I do remember the past, or like stuff that people have done to me, but that's just cause I guess that's related to trauma and stuff. But like, besides that, I'm not really stuck in that past of like who I was before, because like there's no point, and I'm not like that anymore. So it's whatever. So that's why I don't really have a problem talking about that stuff, because like that's why I was, you know. Like, sure, I'm not proud of it, but I also recognize that at one point that was me, right? You can call it stupid if you don't know what it means. Well, no, I mean, I still do stupid shit. Like, and say stupid shit and whatnot, right? But compared to before, definitely not. So, you know. So at least that. We didn't have a bonus, right? Like bonus points for this race? I don't think so. I think it was a normal one, actually. I'm not sure, I don't remember. I do not remember, actually. I wanted to go to the Dragon Road. Oh, okay, Magma Plan. I think it's Magma Plan. I think. Anyways, I am just waiting for a new Sonic announcement. I don't think it's gonna happen this year, though. This year, honestly. Kind of sad, but oh well. It is what it is. We got year 2 of this game, and got Sonic Pico Park, which I need friends to play with, and I don't think I'm gonna have that, which sucks. Because my friends are not really Sonic fans, so. So I mean, unless that has multiplayer or like online, but I don't think so. I think that's like a couch thing, couch co-op, which kind of sucks for people that don't have friends. Because I think that's what, like 3 players, I think. So, and I would like to play that. But the reason I'm waiting for a major Sonic announcement is because I wanna do Sonic Marathon, where I play, you know, I wouldn't say all Sonic games, but most Sonic games, I guess. Because I'd love to do that. Because I love Sonic. Sonic is like my favorite series. It was the first game I've ever played when I was 2 years old. So I do have that, you know, as a core memory, basically. And I remember getting my Sonic plush, like, way back. I still have it, actually. I will never leave that. It's like happiest memory, bro. But yeah, no, I mean it's like my favorite series. Obviously, I do like other series as well, but you know. Sure, it's stupid to you now, but a younger you wouldn't know. That's true. Yeah, that's true. No, I mean, I still do stupid shit nowadays. Cause like I'm not like, for example, I sometimes like, for example, I hope they're not watching the stream. That'd be so bad. Please do not be watching the stream. That would be so bad. I don't think they are, but yeah. Like I have a friend that has ADD, and I don't know how to deal with them. Like, cause like I think so differently, and it's just complicated. Because I mean, I don't know. I guess like the way that I act, they've said before as well that I might have a bit of autism. And I went to a place, I don't know how it's called, but they did say I could have a bit of autism, or I showed signs of a bit of that, but they're also bitches and they didn't want to do any tests or anything like that, so that sucks. So I'm not diagnosed, so I can't really say. But you know, it's just like when I say I do stupid shit, it's like certain things that I say because I'm not used to, you know, talking to people with that. I guess I wouldn't say disability. I wouldn't say it's a disability. I mean, I don't know if people call that a disability or not. I'm not sure. But they have ADD and stuff, and it's hard for me to, you know, do stuff without fucking up. So I mean, and I do think about that a lot. But you know, sometimes I'm just like fucking. I'm just stubborn in my thought process. Because you know, one thing I notice a lot is usually when I think of stuff, not always, and I didn't always used to be like this, but I used to. Now I don't know if I still do that as much, or maybe I've just not been saying it as much, maybe. But you know, I guess maybe this has to do with like with everything that I've gone through, I guess, because everything I've gone through had to do with my emotions, right? Because like, you know, the way I acted, it was because I was feeling emotional and stuff. So maybe that's what it is. Now that I'm thinking about it, you know what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things, like when you look back into it, it might make sense. I don't know if it has to do with that, but it might make sense. But like, for example, I usually think of things in a more logical sense instead of an emotional sense. So like, for example, if someone is feeling a certain way, and I'm like, well, does that make sense? You know, is it logical? You know, I stopped doing that as much, but that was a big problem for me. And I think that really comes down to like how I was before. And I guess because I wanted to get away from that, I just kind of did that unconsciously or subconsciously, I guess. Not unconsciously, that's not what it is. Subconsciously, so I don't know. Could be, might not be. Maybe I'm coping. I don't know. No idea. This is why I love to have a therapist, because I'd love to talk about everything like that and maybe get some insight. But the last therapist I had made me feel worse, which isn't good. I guess it was just her ways of doing things didn't work for me, and that's normal. But whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. But no, I mean, old me did not know that that was stupid. Or maybe I did know, but I didn't have it in me to change, I guess, until something happened, right? That's what it was. Until something major happened, I didn't change. And that was an eye-opener, basically. But no, I agree. I mean, like, you know, you're always gonna do that. Like, when you reflect back to your past, you always think, oh, that was stupid. But at the time, it was not stupid to me, right? It made sense. But, I mean, that's just normal. Same thing, like, looking back at old videos of me. Like, I was just like, oh, this is so cringe, right? And then, for example, now, like a year from now or 2 years from now, if I look back at these videos or these VODs, whatever, I'm probably gonna say that it's cringe. But, you know, that's just normal, because people grow and stuff, so, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's normal, I guess. Ooh, do we win this? Maybe, if we have a bonus. Ooh, actually, and we didn't even need to have a bonus. Okay. I think we had double this race now. Did we? We did. Is this it? Oh, this is it! This is it! We did it! Cowabunga! Cowabunga, dude! There we go. We obtained all the collab rewards. Holy moly. There you go. Awesome. And that's exactly where I finished talking. Great. See, that was perfect. That was awesome. You know, it's kind of funny, you know, every time I play Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, I just keep on rambling. Holy shit. It's kind of funny, though. Let me see the, I want to customize one, but, like, whatever, it's fine. 2 hours. Yeah, true. 2 hours and 12 minutes. Yeah. I mean, the only reason we did 2 hours, usually we do more. Well, off Steam. That is true. That is true. Yeah. That is very true. But yeah, no, the only reason, like, usually we do it, like, sometimes it happens, like, 3, almost 4 hours. But because we won that one match with the 4-time point-up chance, we got a lot of points and everything. So it was actually really good. And I only got disconnected once. So that's also good. So, you know, that saves us a lot of time, honestly. Because I hate when I'm playing the game and just, boom, disconnect. And then, boom, disconnect again. I'm like, oh my god, bro. But yeah, honestly, that was good. Let me, finish the stream with me still being here. Exactly, bro. That never happens. That never happens. That's insane. That is insane, actually. Like, dude, you know how... Curse upon thee. No, that's actually insane, bro. I gotta say. Actually... No, let me put another song, bro. What the fuck is this? Sure. There you go. I'm gonna put it like this. There you go. But you know, yeah, there you go. We finished the festival, so that's nice. And with that, we finished this week as well. So that's cool. Huh? Oh, you mean like your device? 1030? Ah, okay. I see. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, yeah. Honestly, good for you, bro. I've been sleeping... I've been going to bed, like I close my PC early. Well, early, kind of. But I cannot sleep until, like, 3 AM. The router? Ah, okay. I mean, honestly, good that she does that. Honestly, good for you, bro. Do not be like me. Never be like me, bro. Jesus Christ. I'm the worst example ever. But, yeah. Anyways... That's it for this week. I don't know what we're gonna do next week though. Wow, yeah, I know. It's been getting worse. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's also the heat. The heat also makes it hard for me to be able to sleep well. And then it's funny because I sleep late and then I wake up early. Like today I woke up at 9 a.m. and I went to sleep at like 3. So that's not good. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. Who the fuck is calling me, bro? What is this potential fraud calling me, bro? What the fuck? Oh shit! Jesus Christ. So like 6 hours basically. 6 to 5 hours. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know what we're gonna do next week. Probably one live stream of Nier Automata. I don't know if we're gonna do 2. I'll have to see. There's no festivals right now. I think the next festival is probably gonna be a Sega IP, either Crazy Taxi or something else. I think it's Crazy Taxi. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. It's still gonna be a little bit, I feel like, before the full rebrand, because even when I get everything, I still want to do double checks and everything. So you know, I like to have everything perfect. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for joining. Thank you for listening to me ramble and listening to a little bit of my lore, because that's definitely not all of it, right? But you know, don't worry. DLC, you know, and maybe another stream. I'll drop the DLC for the lore. It's fine. Less than 3 hours, low-key crazy. True. That is true. Yeah, we usually do more. Yeah. It depends. But anyways, that'll be it. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, follow. I'm trying to reach affiliate on Twitch. I just need like viewers, like a certain amount of viewers in each stream, like 4, I think. So yeah, we're still, you know, we're working on that, I guess. Also, if you want to know the schedule, it's on Twitter and the Discord. And notifications, turn on notifications if you want to know when I go live. The Discord also does that. It also shows when I'm going live, so you know, if you want to do that, there's that. But yeah, I'll be working on the rebrand, so you know, hopefully that'll be about to be next year. Okay, maybe not next year. I want it to be this year though, because I already have most of the stuff done. It's just like the art that is that I still have to work on, basically. But yeah. Anyways, that'll be it. And I will see you guys. On Tuesday. So yeah. Bye bye.